Okay, we're in the state
Yeah,
of Magic
okay.
Man. Let's do it. Showing us a new place to explore in our great state.
I am pumped about this, okay? Because I kind of pride myself on knowing the state, you know, and you guys get that with this whole "we're in the state as the Magic Man." I didn't know enough about.
You didn't know where you were.
Segment
Guys,
thing.
this one is. You know what? I'm just going to shut. Let's roll that package. This is awesome.
Okay.
Today's hashtag wits is Oklahoma history, or as I'm putting it out there right now, my video resume to sub if this TV radio thing doesn't work out. Seriously, this fort was the furthest western military post from 1824 to 1888. Greg McGee is the historical interpreter for the historical site.
So when you come to Fort Gibson Historic Site, you're going to learn about the history of why the fort was built, why they chose the location. You're going to learn about Native American history, African American history, and military history.
Greg, I teased this was the oldest town in Oklahoma. Will you walk us through the timeline of the fort and our state?
The original fort was built in 1824. The original fort was destroyed by fire in 1854, and so the WPA, as part of the Work Progress Administration, came in 1936 and built what we have today. It's exactly like it was in 1824, just on a smaller scale.
Earlier, I joked about today's hashtag wits being all about Oklahoma history. So now let's wow them with the Treaty Party and the Battle of Honey Springs.
The four men, Stan Wadey, Elias Boudinot, who was the first editor of the Cherokee Phoenix, and an uncle and cousin, Major Ridge and John Ridge, who signed the Treaty of New Echota that helped facilitate the removal of the forced removal of the Ross Party later on from 1838 to 1839. Battle of Honey Springs had the largest group of African American soldiers, the Kansas First Colored volunteers, to ever fight in the Civil War in Indian Territory, and the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Indian Home Guard. And they were outnumbered 6,000 to 3,000 and still defeated the Confederates and forced them further south.
Who knew? The oldest town in Oklahoma? Wow, Fort Gibson and the Fort Gibson Historical Site. You got to check it out for yourself. And when you do, like we always ask, tell them you heard all about them right here on Where in the State is the Magic Man on Oklahoma's own News 9. See ya!
You with your
Very
history
cool.
tour.
Wow, you really
Isn't that cool?
You classed it up this week.
I got to tell that one. I mean, there's so much I didn't have enough time to put in. I mean, like Sam Houston actually lived there for a while before he went on down to Houston, and we know about that whole area. And I mean, there's just the history there was crazy.
Yeah,
guys.
no, it's incredible.
You got to check it out.
Good job.
Seriously.
History buff. Okay,
know, right?
Thank you so much. All right, well, we still have more to come. We'll be back right after this.